I was surprised that I got 6 gold medals.
So tell us, you're a captain of what, of who, of where?
You reach the subtlest level and then you transcend to what you call the transcendental consciousness.
You mentioned about the death of your daughter, the death of your son.
Touch my skin.
It's smooth.
Touch my skin. You got it.
Very smooth. Very smooth.
Welcome to Baiskeli Stories, where boardrooms meet bike trails and business strategy shares the stage with family dinners.
We are two ambitious women balancing corporate careers and the joys of motherhood while making time to log miles on our bikes.
My name is Kahaki, co-host of Baiskeli Stories. I'm a wife, mother of 3, I work for family business, and I love the outdoors.
And I am Rose, a wife, proud mama, fearless adventurer, and business leader.
We're diving into what it really takes to wear all the hats without losing ourselves in the process.
From power moves at work to powerful climbs on the road, we're talking breakthroughs, burnout, and balance.
So, clip in, because this ride is just getting started. Welcome to Baiskeli Stories.
Hi everyone, and welcome to our final episode of 2025. It's been a fantastic year. We've had great conversations here at Baiskeli Stories, and we are thrilled to bring you our final conversation, which we are sure will, if nothing else, inspire you to change your 2026 into something great. We have the pleasure of interviewing Captain Francis, retired Captain Francis Kiumbi. And as always, I'm joined by my co-host, Kahaki.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Baiskeli Stories.
Good. So I think we'll just get straight into it. Captain, karibu sana.
Asante sana.
So tell us, you're a captain of what, of who, of where?
Of KDF. I joined the KDF many years ago. And then after a while, I resigned my commission. If you resign your commission on a certain level, you go with the rank. So that is the rank I'd attained of a captain. So, hence, people call me Captain Retired. At times in life, you also need an identity, People need to know who you are, what you're doing, that kind of thing, yeah. So it's kind of I don't know if it's a stigma or, it's attached to my personality. Yeah.
So how long did you serve the KDF, the Kenya Defense Forces, right?
8 years.
8 years?
To be precise.
8 years?
Yeah, about thereabouts. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
then you retired or left the forces.
Correct.
To do what?
After I left the forces, I just about when I was transitioning, or rather when I was leaving,
right,
I thought of becoming a priest, a Catholic priest.
Oh, really?
Okay.
So I did make the move, and I became what you call a Jesuit novice. For some time, for about a year and a half of thereabouts. And after that, I decided, let me try something else.
It wasn't working.
It wasn't working?
Well, I don't know. I don't know whether I went beyond it. I matured. At times you also mature.
Yes.
Move beyond something.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying that it's whatever. But then I decided to make a move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
That's a part people hardly know about.
Were you baptized or born Catholic? Or?
Yeah, I'm born Catholic. I'm born Catholic. That's the only religion I've known in terms of my upbringing.
Right.
Since birth. Yes.
Your spirituality is Catholic.
Sorry?
Your spirituality
has
Catholic
by virtue
origins.
of birth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what next?
After that, I didn't know what exactly to do. I had learned while in KDF, I had learned swimming. So before I could figure out what to do with my life, I became a swimming instructor for a period at YMCA.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was there for some time. Yeah.
Okay. These are all revelations.
These are all revelations. So for our audience, just to give context, we met Captain Francis. He started cycling, as you all know. Rose and I cycle with Joyriders,
Right.
And we met Captain Francis. Would you say 3 years ago?
Yeah,
he joined
slightly over. It was in
2022.
September 2022. Yeah.
September 2022, and he started cycling. He joined our cycling group club, and we've been cycling with him ever since. Although now he's cycling way ahead of us, so we meet at the end, at the beginning, and at the end because we don't see him.
You'll never catch up.
We can't catch him. So we're just shocked at these revelations that he's a Jesuit
Novice.
novice,
Novice.
and now he was a coach,
Swimming coach.
I think this is
This
keep
is
going.
keep
This is
going.
good.
So after that, I decided I needed to go by virtue of my background,
Are you right?
to go into the security sector.
Okay.
So I did work at Intercontinental Hotel for some time, a couple of years, and then
In security.
in security.
Okay.
Yes. And then at a point, I decided I've always had this urge to understand more about life. I resigned from there and joined an organization which was advocating a certain form of meditation.
Okay.
So I left there and joined this group, and I learned some types of meditation. There are many types of meditation, but precisely that was of that kind at that particular time. And then at a point, while there, I got exposed to another form of meditation. It's called transcendental meditation.
Wow.
And when I started it, that was over 30 years ago. I have been at it since then without fail. I've meditated every day from then till today. And even before I came here, I did my meditation.
So let me.
Not only that,
Yeah.
just while there, I also decided to become a vegetarian. I became a vegetarian before starting transcendental meditation. It was vegetarianism, then transcendental meditation, and it has been like that that has been my life since then.
For how many years now?
30
30
plus.
years, 30 plus years. So I want to understand, you couldn't keep the job and do meditation?
No, okay. How I operate, how I function in my life, I don't like being here and there. It's either I'm doing something or I'm not doing it.
Okay.
That's how it's possible.
Yeah.
But then
just-
I like when I want to go into something, I want
You
to
go into it
You go into it
wholeheartedly.
fully, not here and there.
Oh, I
Yes.
see.
So
Very interesting.
so that's how it all started. And it's not a difficult practice. You do it 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening. There are also other breathing exercises called pranayama. We also do some postures, about 20 postures of yogic. It's called Maharishi yogic whatever postures. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so that has given my life shape, and I feel fulfilled and I feel very happy with
And
life.
centered you quite a bit.
You don't get
Okay.
pulled around by too many things. Things happen in life, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
they do.
Yes, we know.
Life happens, yeah.
if you're not able to handle the various pressures, then all things kind of happen. I mean, depression, unhappiness, or deciding to do some other things which are destructive, that kind of thing. So this has kept me on the path. And hence I'm here because of it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's my thing.
Yeah.
That's we call it the tool of trade.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, and 30 years is a pretty long time.
It is.
So for you to have held onto it, it means it has value.
Yeah. I mean, you cannot. I mean, let's say you don't. Normally, it's good to do what brings value. I mean, if you see something which is improving your life, keep at it.
Right.
True.
But if you feel it's not improving, then
Stay
take a
clear.
right. So it has helped my life all along.
Awesome.
And, to stabilize my mind and many other things. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So when did you start then? What brought you into the fitness lifestyle? Because we've watched you really scale. Do I call it scales?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skill.
That's the word.
You
Yeah.
leveled up.
You've leveled up.
No, after the death of my daughter, I mean, something dawned, just like you're talking about an inspiration.
Yeah.
Something dawned in me that I'm not a very social. Okay, I don't interact with people that much. Not that I'm an introvert. I'm not an introvert by whatever, but I limit my interactions with people. So I decided I needed a social group, a group which is doing something productive, yes.
Right.
So and at the same time, I'd also started learning music. So one day I was coming from a guitar class. So I saw this girl with a bicycle riding near where I live. So I decided one day I'll talk to her. So after, I think, a couple of weeks or so, I stopped her. I said, what's your name? What do you do with yourself? How come you cycle? I mean, not many people cycle.
Yeah.
That was Kamau's daughter.
Okay.
So I told her that I needed to, because I had cycled with another bike belonging to my son, but this guy told me that bike is small. I didn't know their bikes have sizes. But it's all
As we all
because
did.
they're tall and short
All of
people.
us didn't know that.
I did not know that. So this guy told me, if you want to go at higher speeds, if you want to be comfortable, then look for a bigger bike. So I asked her, so where do you cycle from? From work? Yeah. Oh, we even have a biker shop. Okay, so you sell bikes? Yes. What kind of? Okay, I didn't even know what type. Yes. Then he showed me. Yeah, we have Giant. I don't know how much. She told me the price. Then I where is it? Then okay, I'll come there tomorrow. And that's how it all happened. The following day I went there. She had told me the price, so I met courier then Joseph. Akaniambia price, unajua you compare. So what I was told and what I've been told there. So these guys are not playing games with me.
Yeah.
So I decided, okay, fine, you have told me that. Let me go to what do you call this place? The Hub.
Yeah.
I went to Sports House. I went to Decathlon. But then somehow I decided, okay, let me just go there because I was told these guys, they ride together. It will be better. At least I buy a bike from there, and we start riding.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that's how it's all
And the
started.
rest is history.
So I started off there.
Yeah.
So I bought the bike, yes.
Yeah.
And
So you committed.
the same day I just bought it, and then wakaweka sealant. It's not good to be tube. A tube it will be getting too many punctures. So they put what do you call it? Sealant. I didn't even know what it was there.
Yeah,
But they put sealant and So I think at two or so days later, courier came to my house. We went for the first ride, and then he told me that there are rides on Saturdays. Then I decided to commit myself, and from then I've been at it all.
Yeah,
yes,
and you've been very committed. It's been amazing to
along
watch.
the way also, Kamau told me, if you want to improve your biking skills, join these youngsters. So I was like, how do I cycle with young kids? So then I was exposed to some competitions, and I was being beaten. I was like, I think it makes sense. For me to improve. And that's when I started.
So you joined the young boys who trained with Kamau and started.
He's only invited. Initially I declined.
Yes.
But later on, after experiencing some races here, I decided, okay, fine, now if I have to improve whatever, then I need to.
If this is the only way, then let me go.
And that's what happened. And I've been at it all through.
And you still train with them even now?
Yeah, every evening, even today. But by now they are through. So every day from Monday to Friday, every day, unless something crops up, I go there at 4:30. And I train with them up to about 6 o'clock.
Wow, every day.
From Monday to Friday. Saturdays I come for the long rides. But from Monday to Friday, I'm always there. They have given me a sense of, with also other things which happened in my life, like the death of my son. It has helped me to reshape.
In the community.
Get a community. Get a community in which we can. They don't realize how they help me. By just laughing with them, they are sitting there, whatever. They have helped me heal through go through my.
They've uplifted your spirits.
Oh yes, by far.
Yeah.
I don't know how it would have been like without
that community.
So how did you then transition? Because you started cycling, then we met you at some running events.
Sorry?
You started cycling, we met you at some running marathons.
Oh, yeah, you see.
And now you just recently did your first triathlon. Is that correct? Was it your first triathlon?
I started triathlons about...
Early this year.
I've done
Early
about
this year,
4.
sorry, you've done
I've
4. Yes,
3
I'm
or 4
sorry.
thereabouts.
Yes.
But then, while doing the triathlons, I saw I was being beaten in swimming.
You don't
The
like
same
being-
one that you were
don't-
coaching.
You don't like being beaten. I take
Well,
it.
nobody who likes. I mean, it's better when you're overtaking people, not being overtaken. It feels better. Oh?
But I think at this point in time, we need to tell our audience how old
are
you?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm 66 years old.
66. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
66, and I can't catch up with you. I can't
Not
beat
even.
Nothing.
I mean, even. Okay, so do I answer that? Let me answer what.
Okay,
what
answer me
question.
further. You can.
So I was like, hey, guys are overtaking me now. No, things should not happen like that. So at a point, I don't know when it was, sometime towards the end of last year, there is this lady called Carol. Nikamwambia, I need a swimming coach because when I expose myself to triathlons,
Yeah.
I'm being beaten and
You don't like it.
I
And
don't
you're not
like it.
happy. Okay.
I mean, I can do better. I mean, I know
Yes.
myself. I'm fit. I mean, my physical fit. I mean, I don't question
Yeah.
my. So I need to
Yeah.
do better.
Yeah.
So then she contacted. She gave me a number of a guy who lives in the neighborhood. It's called Martin. And that's how it all started. So because I wanted to refine my swimming skills, and somehow in the process when I joined, it was towards the end of last year. That's when I started.
Then you started.
So,
Serious training.
yeah. I mean, I had some dedicated.
Yeah.
And I still have, even today, I was in a session in the morning.
Wow.
So I needed someone dedicated, somebody who can oversee what I'm doing,
Yeah.
tell me, improve in this, work on this one, work on this, and work on the other. So while there, then he told me there is a competition for masters in, Kasarani. So I'm like, my friend, I just joined this thing the other day. How can you expose me to Kasarani? Let's go. So I said, okay, fine, 20. So we went, and while there, I got a gold medal. I got some other medals. I was like, wow, how? I mean,
No, you're not being beaten, you are beating others.
so I was
Exactly
like,
how you
man,
like it.
what has happened? I mean, I'm just too. So, and then kidogo, we were meant to go to Arusha. So in Arusha, I mean, okay, then he said, let's go to Kasarani. We went there. I was surprised that I got 6 gold medals.
Wow.
So I started asking, but how? I mean, how is it happening?
Yes.
So I came
but
to
There are
realize.
other people swimming with you.
No. Then that's when the issue of categories, age categories.
Age categories.
Yes, that's when
Of course,
it came
okay.
into play.
Yeah, okay.
Then I was like, Kwani, so where are these guys? I mean, where are they? I mean, how come? I mean,
You're the only one in your age category.
Yeah, I mean,
That's,
so after, and I still kept at it, and even in the last competition, we did it in Kiumbi
Aquatics, yes.
Porterhouse
Yeah.
Senior School. There's a guy who beat me. And today I was telling the coach, Apana, it shouldn't happen like that. So you need to, I need to. I need to.
So all it takes for him to scale up is that he just has to be beaten in something. And he's like, there's no way. I want to train.
I mean, you see, the thing, okay, the way I look at life is that if you are not bettering your life is not becoming better then.
But what are you doing? Right?
Yeah. Even in marathon, the same thing happens in
that.
marathon.
Yes.
There is this guy, the guy is about 40 something. So I told him the first marathon was the Stanchart marathon last year. So I told him, I found it challenging. Then he told me.
And you did what, 21 kilometers?
21.
You
It was
did
my first
21.
21,
Your
yes.
first 21, okay.
So he told me, if you want to be comfortable in this distance, be averaging 30 kilometers a week. So I was like, then how do I do that? Then I figured out, I said, then what I'll do, I will divide this 30 kilometers into four sessions. So, but I was like, how? So I decided what I'll be doing, I'll be going to Kamau's house. I mean, Coach Kamau is a coach. I'll be going with the bike. I leave the bike there and I run back. It's exactly 7 kilometers to my house.
Okay.
And then the following day, I'm forced to run back there.
because your bike
Those are
is
14
there.
kilometers. I skip one day. So I do that on Tuesday. I skip another day. I do it on Friday, 7. So I average 28 kilometers. So come the expressway marathon. Do you know, I wasn't scared of the distance. I felt very comfortable. I mean, I was like, even if it's okay, I don't know how many kilometers. I said, let's go, guys.
And you improved your time, obviously.
Yeah, I did. Actually, that distance I was covering, I used to, initially I was doing about an hour from Kamau's house to whatever.
Yeah.
But today, the other day I did 44 minutes. So I've shaved off, I don't know how many.
Wow.
I mean,
So you're doing a sub 6.
Yes.
Sub 6.
Actually, the last time chat marathon, I was aiming sub 2. But for some reason, I did it 2 hours, 6 minutes.
2 hours and 6 minutes. Wow, that's pretty good.
At a pace of 5.56. But I still need to do sub 2.
5.56.
Yeah.
At 66 years old. Only just started running.
Yeah.
Okay. I will not say what
so
our times
let
are.
me say, how does it happen? How does it happen? You see,
Tell us.
I mean, how does it happen?
Yes.
Okay, I've seen in life, I mean, I said I do transcendental meditation. People think, when the people hear about meditation, they think that you are removing yourself from life, but it's not true.
Yes.
In transcendental meditation, you engage yourself more. So you don't do things half-heartedly. Whatever you take on, you keep at it.
Push.
Yeah, and also being a vegetarian, there is a plus. The strongest man in the world, people are not aware. You can check it at Netflix, change. I don't know, they're called change makers or something.
Yeah.
He's a vegetarian. So also being a vegetarian is a plus.
Is a plus.
I'm not telling you guys to whatever. No, but it is a plus.
It helps.
Yeah.
So explain to us a little bit about this transcendental meditation. You know, as Kenyans, Christians, we think, I mean, like we,
when you talk about it, people think that you don't think about
stuff, you know?
No.
First of all, people think you don't do stuff.
It is a mental technique, scientifically validated.
And do you rise above the ground?
Levitate?
That's
Do you levitate? That's the word. Look at me, rise above.
That's something else. No, this is a mental thing.
Right.
We engage in life on gross levels. I mean, I'm seeing you, you're seeing me. Those are the gross levels. But we know life is in layers.
Right.
I mean, whatever, from the gross levels to subtle levels.
To the micros.
Sorry?
To micro levels.
To micro levels, and even that to micro levels. So you close your eyes and start experiencing a thought from the gross level. The gross level is the surface level of the mind. You experience to subtle levels. You reach the subtlest level, and then you transcend to what we call the transcendental consciousness. Science has proved there's something called the unified field. There is a field which upholds, which is the source of the whole creation and upholds everything in creation. So that inward movement and outward movement, by the way, I'll become a TM teacher with time. That's my goal. That inward movement and that outward movement stabilizes you. You see, our minds are always kind of wavy. You know, you're having this thought this time, 2 seconds later you're thinking about this something else. You know, so we become overpowered by thoughts. You have some funny thoughts and you know, that kind of thing. So that inward and outward movement stabilizes you, and it has been documented. If when you go to sleep, within 6 hours, your metabolic rate goes down by 8%. In transcendental meditation, within 10 minutes, your metabolic, when I can't this EEG things, it goes down by 16%. So what happens? Those deep-rooted stresses, everybody carries stresses. Even a young child, I'm not going to stress they start dissolving. So people who have certain problems like, let's say, ulcers, blood pressure, the body starts normalizing. There's a way the body is supposed to function. But because for some reason we don't handle it well, then funny things happen. Funny things, I mean,
illness.
So if you do it for 5 years regularly, your biological, not the chronological, your biological aging is reversed by about 12 years or so. How do they know
12 years.
Yes. So how do they know this? You see, as you grow older, your eyesight goes, forever. The hearing, whatever.
Reduces.
And then blood pressure also rises. But then in transcendental meditation, there is a reversal. You get what is supposed to be going, whatever. There is a reversal. So it's a scientifically validated program. Whether you believe in it or not, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
It's
Science.
just like gravity, it will work.
Okay.
Whether you're skeptical or whether you think it's one of those things, I don't know, for whatever,
Yeah.
it will work.
Yeah.
So what happens? What happens is that with it comes what you call expansion of awareness. So you're able to see more in life, you're more calmer, you're more, as you talked about, centered. You're more centered, and then you're not too excited about whatever. Also, the element of resilience.
Yeah.
You become more resilient, less prone to outbursts of. I'm not saying that you stop getting angry. I mean, you don't fire
More
up over-
controlled.
More controlled.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not a mood making thing, but you're able to whatever.
Regulate. I think the word
Not
is
even-
regulate.
it just comes. You don't even think about it.
It just
You'll just find.
comes, yeah.
Probably I was
It comes.
getting irritated about small things. Now I'm not getting irritated. So what is happening?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Interesting.
Now,
Yeah.
so it helps. You can check it. I'll
We
give you
will.
my website.
Yeah, we
You check
definitely
it
will.
out.
We will,
And it
for
definitely, I mean, Captain Francis, you are very calm. I mean, I think maybe us, we are very, but you're always very calm. You're always very happy. I think that's one thing I've noticed
Okay,
about you.
it increases also
Yeah.
the level of happiness. I mean, there are indicators
Okay.
to tell you that you are progressing. You see,
Yeah.
like now what I was telling you about now cycling, there is an indicator I've improved.
Yes.
Now that
So it's
keeps
the
me
same
going.
way.
You
Yeah.
get
Right.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. You've mentioned, as we've talked, and if you don't mind my asking, you mentioned about the death of your daughter, the death of your son, and we've known that you've had these key events happen in your life. So what happened, and then would you say that this transcendental meditation, combined, of course, or getting involved with fitness, has helped you handle, because those are very heavy,
Tragic.
Those are very tragic events.
No,
to
they're
happen.
very
To
tragic.
happen to anybody.
There is something called bondage of experience. For example, somebody insults you, then you get bound by it and you feel like smashing. You get it.
Yeah.
So when you meditate, that bondage, which makes somebody overreact, gets it gets less and less powerful.
Okay.
So you are able to handle situations in a more dignified, I mean, if I may say so, in a more dignified
way.
And not be too vengeful
and get
because
too angry.
you see that's what revenge does, If you get too worked about, this guy did this to me or this lady, whatever. So what happens is that you are bound by the incident, and you keep on revisiting,
And you're not able to move on from
yes.
the
And then, even in terms of health, it affects you. Because, with it comes, let's say, depression, unhappiness, probably your self-esteem. Somebody has said something kind, then I'm like, I'm not good enough,
So you'd say it has helped you deal with the grief of your...
it has helped me. I'm not saying that I did not grieve. I did grieve.
Of course,
Naturally, one has to grieve. But then, for how long are you supposed to grieve? It has happened. Even if you cry from sunrise to sunset, it won't change. It will not alter. So what happens is that you're able to see what are now the options open to me. Because the options, even if you reach a dead end in life, the options. So what options are there? Do I jump at fence or...
Do I dig a hole down?
Do I dig a hole down? There are guys who even dig holes and get out of prison, that kind of thing.
Right.
So you look at the options, and then not options in a destructive way. Some guys go into excess,
Drinking,
whatever. You look for options which will bring growth to your life. Yes,
And that's
and
what you've
for
done,
some reason, it is strange, but then you feel no. I should not disengage from life. I should even engage myself more. And I should preserve myself more. Yes. Because now it means there are added responsibilities on my life. There are certain things I have to do.
Wow, that is amazing.
And I think we were there when you grieved your son.
Yes.
And I think you consoled us more than we consoled you, because you had so much peace.
It affected me.
It did.
It did affect me in whatever. But then, it did affect me. But then, something has happened.
Yeah.
Okay, it's easier to say it. It's easier to say it has happened. But now, how do I? Because you see, now my life has been thrown upside down.
Yeah.
You know, everybody thinks about lineage. You know, I mean, somebody to perpetuate your. But now, hakuna. So, what do you do? So, what do you do? Even if you cry, I mean, it will not change. But it's there. So now it's for you to decide on how to handle it. Yeah. And I can say, by and large, that those activities, I have a timetable. By the way, I have a timetable in my house. Actually, most of the time I spend in music. Even that, what I was reading there, that was music theory.
I noticed. I saw that.
That was music theory. So I have a structured life. From 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, I do creative. I am writing a book on consciousness. Then from 9 to 10 o'clock, I do music theory. From 10 to 11:15, I play the piano. From 11:15 to 12:15, I do violin. Then I go cook. Then in the afternoon, from 2 to 3, I do saxophone. And then from 3 to 3:30 thereabouts, or 3:40, I do the guitar. Then from there at 4 o'clock, I have to leave the house and go to Kamau's place. That's how my
That's your life is.
that's how my it's in the sitting room and even outside my bedroom because stairs. Now I'm supposed to. So what happens is I interrogate myself. What am I doing?
Yes.
I mean, how do I spend at the end of the day?
Every day you have
single
a
day.
Oh yes, sorry.
Does it follow that same pattern every
Every
single
It
day?
follows every time. Even the sign for swimming. I swim on Tuesday mornings. About today, I swam because on Tuesday I want to renew my driving license, so I do whatever.
Okay.
And Saturday, joyriders, it's there.
The long ride.
Everything is
yes,
whatever.
yes. I mean,
Okay.
so that's how I live my life.
So you finish Kamau's at 6. Come back
No,
home.
about 6:30. Yeah, 6 o'clock. Where they are.
Come back home. And then continue.
Shower. I also do. There's something called a bianga. Bianga is a form of massage. People don't know that you can also massage your own body. It's an Indian thing which has been there for centuries. I massage my body. I do massage my body. They use what you call sesame oil.
Oh my God.
It's treated. And once I massage every part, I start from the head, whatever, in a circular way, down. The only place it's hard to reach is here.
Yeah.
So taking care of the joints, whatever. And then I leave that oil on my body for 15 minutes. So what it does is that it opens up the pores.
Yeah.
After you touch my skin.
It's smooth.
Touch my skin. You go ahead.
Very smooth.
So that's a result of the massage.
It's a result of
And the
massage.
oil, the sesame oil.
And the sesame oil, it goes down to the nervous system and then it removes stresses.
Okay.
So, I mean, because then, unakaa mzuri. So after that, now I do my meditation.
Yeah.
And I do some postures, then meditation. Then dinner, I eat at least 1 meal a day.
Oh, one.
One meal a day. In the evening, I don't know. As a bachelor, it's hard to. Cooking ni shida mingi.
Yeah.
So at least I kula mkate kidogo and then I
You go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how my day ends.
Wow. And yet you eat 1 meal a day, so you kind of do a form of intermittent fasting in a way, I guess.
Yeah, because he's eating
and
at
then you're
lunchtime.
still quite strong in your activities. You're a strong cyclist.
No, even my weight. One of the objectives also was I was 80 something plus. I think I was 82 or thereabouts. But now I've been able to bring my weight down to about 68 or 67.
Yeah. I think that's one thing.
In a natural way.
Yeah.
Not taking to pills or whatever.
Yeah.
Very
Not Ozempic. You're not doing Ozempic. You're not doing some form of. You're not doing any drugs. Is that
No.
popular right now?
I don't take drugs either.
Okay.
I just like a natural life. Yeah.
I think the kind of workouts he's doing, it would naturally just fall off.
Yes, absolutely.
If you recall when we started, he was a little bit heavier.
Yes, he was.
Even now I run down the stairs, Initially I was just one step, I would have like a step more than I did. But now I run down
So you
the
can
stairs.
feel that your fitness
You're lighter, your
your
body's-
fitness
and not yet. I'm still.
You're still going.
Yeah.
So what's next for Captain Francis? Because now this year, of course, you've done your half marathons. You've improved on your time. You've done a lot of cycling events, and you've done, of course, won a lot of gold medals for swimming in the masters category. I remember after the expressway marathon this year, I remember you talking to somebody who had finished the 42, and you were very interested in how they train.
That's what I do.
So I looked at you and I saw you talking to them. I said,
I could see where he was going.
I see where you're going.
Normally,
so is a 42 in your horizon?
Yeah, it's in the radar.
Kilometers? You want to try
Okay,
and do
Go
that,
come out tells
marathon?
me that improve your timings on 21 kilometers.
Okay,
because you see, 42, what I've seen, if you are doing about 4 point something, whatever per kilometer, then you'll comfortably do 42. But it's within now. I think I'm feeling much better. I can handle it. I mean, so long as the legs are behaving. I mean, they are behaving, and there's no reason why they shouldn't behave.
Yeah.
I mean, and you have comfort. Also, I went to Decathlon. There's this lady. She does ultra marathon. I think I should introduce you to her. She's called the queen of the desert. That's what she does. And very humble. She showed me the good shoes for running. They help me. And not only that, even how to tie the shoelaces.
Right.
Because during the expressway, my shoelace came out.
Coming off, so you have to keep stopping.
She showed me you don't have to tie this so that it
doesn't come out. So do you think you'll do a full marathon in 2026?
Most
probably.
But I must. Along the way, I have
at
to
least
somewhere.
Because also,
along the way.
My coach today was telling me that there are also other competitions which are coming up in swimming.
Yeah.
For whatever, like now the next competition, whatever, we'll do it in Kampala.
Okay.
So
your calendar is busy.
Yeah, it is.
Amazing.
So I want to circle back to your music. So you're on 4 instruments. I only knew the saxophone, because I've heard you play and you're pretty good. The other instruments, what's the end goal? That's like an orchestra you're putting together.
Yeah. What happened is that my daughter started doing music at the age of 4. So when my wife died, and then my daughter died. So, actually, after my wife died, I told my daughter, you need to teach me how to play the piano. So after she went, I was like, now there is a piano here, and there is a guitar here. So what are they telling me? I mean, you have to look at the environment and see what can uplift your life.
Yeah.
And then I was like, they're here. So that's actually, I started music by accident.
You're right.
The first guy who came to tune my piano said it was a good accident. That's what he told me.
Yeah.
That, I told you, this was all accidental.
Yeah.
And I've been, now I even have a software which it helps you to, every note has a value. So it helps you to check whether you're doing, and in case you've pressed the wrong note, it will not move.
So you get the right note.
So you're asking, what is the end goal? Within the next, I envision within at most 2 years, I should go public. I'll go
like
public
with an album or
when you say go public,
an album,
whatever. I'll play, and I wrote somewhere. I'll make a big hit.
I don't doubt that.
Sorry?
I don't doubt that a lot of everything you've set out to do, you have done.
You actually achieve it.
So you want
another thing about meditation is nobody should fail in life. Nobody should be an underachiever in life. What makes people underachieve is because they're using less of their mental potential. Nobody should be poor. Nobody should be sick. Nobody should be, suffering. All those things should not happen. But because we are not using our full mental potential, because our minds are wired by virtue of birth, we live in a certain setup. So that's all you are aware of. Your ambition stop.
Yeah.
You get. But so people lead a very limited life.
Yeah.
In fact, the chapter I'm finishing to write on is about limitation. So as a result of that, when they hear about something else, they think it's not possible. But it's just a mental thing.
Yeah.
If Kati can do it, why not? If you can,
why not? Exactly.
You get. So because of those limitations, of those mental limitations, then we start thinking that we are not able to. And you see, the body keeps scores. Whatever you think, whatever you speak, whichever way you act, the body will listen to what you're saying. And it will respond in kind. Like even when I started cycling, it has also helped me. So I get some challenges, which Kamau and Korea would expect. So I decided, okay, fine. I will be open to any challenge. Whatever they decide to take us, let's go. Yes. So nowadays,
your body then responds to that. Yeah.
So what happens is that normally we want to live within like the confines of a room like this one. So anything which is too challenging upon us, but then how do you better your life? How do you become better? How do you know your potential without doing something?
Without pushing
like
the
there is
boundaries.
something. Henry Ford, he was the largest car maker in the world. He said,
General Motors.
if you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, you're right. Either way, you're right. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not purely the physical element alone. It's also
mental.
Yes.
100%.
On the other hand, also being patient with yourself. Now, playing the piano, Kwanzaa, playing this hand is playing melodies, this one is playing I don't know what. That mixture. If you think you'll not be able to, you'll not do it. For sure, you're not.
Yeah.
But if you know that, if you keep at it and you're patient with yourself, you do it.
You'll do
If
it.
other guys are doing well, there's somebody who was saying, some people are saying that, they say learning the piano is a hard thing. Then this guy is asked, it's also on Instagram, Now, Stevie Wonder is blind. And he plays perfectly. So what are you guys talking about? How can you say it's hard?
Yeah, how do you justify?
How do you justify? I mean, it's all a mental thing,
It is,
So, Nasonga, don't fear, you go.
Yeah.
So much for that.
Your story is unbelievable.
A sum total of your thoughts.
Yeah.
You become what you think.
What you
Yes.
think, absolutely.
Yeah, and
believe.
Then also the society creates limitations in us. And if you go by the societal limitations, then you not lead a fulfilling life.
Yeah.
There is a reward. Like now when I play a news forever, I feel nice about myself.
Yeah.
More confident.
Yeah.
Then if I remember, then I'll do this. You can, and then you keep on moving. Yeah. So, and
Amazing.
so,
Captain, I just want to say, first of all, thank you for agreeing to be on our podcast. We really appreciate it. Your story is amazing, I think. Amazing. There's so many things you've told us today that I didn't know, and we've been cycling with you for a long time. I guess we need to talk more. But it's been very interesting to especially for me, that the way that you've been so focused on your fitness journey, and we've seen the results of it,
for sure.
and the different things you've done, the cycling, the swimming, and now marathons and triathlons, which is amazing. And the fact that you combine that with your transcendental meditation.
Also something else.
Yes.
There's this guy I met in, Indiani,
Yeah.
He's an
Iron.
I had about, I don't know, it was Angie talking. So iron. I used to hear, so what is iron? You know what I mean?
Iron Man.
So one day at the Decathlon, the guy in front of me, so the way you
Look at
start
somebody.
talking.
Yeah.
So he told me that he's doing Iron Man. So I'm like, huh? So I met this other guy who called Diani. He talked about Iron Man. But when you look at the guy, Kwani, so...
Even you can do it.
Why not?
So is that a plan for you? Do you think?
I do not know but it's
now.
a possibility.
Okay,
You
so-
see,
so-
as we see in terms of it's a possibility.
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay, you cannot do everything.
So I would say it's something that interested you.
Yes.
sure.
I mean, you see,
Wow.
it's challenging. You know what I mean?
For
I
him,
love it.
once he sees it and others are doing it,
Yeah,
the
he's
question
like,
is always, why not
me?
me?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah. So excellent. No, I'm pretty sure we'll see you doing a full marathon very soon. And now you've mentioned Ironman, so
Ironman.
I'm sure that's in the horizon.
Well,
But all of this, I think what's amazing for us, I think, as Rose mentioned, we've seen the journey, especially because you've had some loss in your life, but you've been able to, do I say rise above it? I don't know if that's a
He
word.
has definitely
Risen above it, or as you
yeah.
said, you've grieved,
Yeah.
but you've found ways to move forward, which is amazing, through your fitness, through your meditation. And I think for us, even as the Joyrider crew, we've watched in amazement how
Yeah.
you've managed to carry that
Positivity.
through such deep trials in your life.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being on Baiskeli Stories.
Asante sana.
And we look forward to seeing you in 2026 achieving all these amazing goals. We look forward to the book and the concert.
The concert or the hit.
And the hit, actually, it was a hit.
He's doing it.
I don't know if it's going to be...
It's then it just came into my mind.
Yes.
Hit. Look out for a billboard hit.
Look forward to a hit. But look forward to continue to ride with you in 2026.
Asante sana.
And
I mean,
all
I
the
also
best to
appreciate
you.
that okay, Angie, Eva, whoever, they started there. I mean, it's through that center
Community.
I've been able to
And to grow.
Yeah, to grow.
I mean,
it's true. For all of us.
and
actually.
everybody. I mean,
True,
yeah,
true.
and
For all of
others
us.
people will come along.
Yeah,
and that was
Joy Riders has been something for us, for all of us.
Yes,
Yeah.
and others will come. And,
Absolutely,
that
absolutely.
yeah.
So thank you very much,
Asante
Captain
sana.
Francis.
Nashukuru.
Thank you all for tuning in to our Baiskeli Stories. We'll see you next time. Actually, we'll see you in
2026. Yes.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and all the best.
Asante sana.
So,
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Hey, Captain.
That's your story.